Hello, my name is Chatterley, welcome back for another episode of EU4 as Jerusalem. In previous episode I believe we managed to get the peace with Russia, in which we cleaned up the borders in here, and we gave a province to Circassia. We are now fighting against Karakayunlu and their allies, and we've already annexed one of them over here in Yemen, but now we're hoping to get rid of another two soon enough. Great Britain wants to go through my lands because they want... Okay, I don't know how they're reaching those through my lands, I'll be honest, but sure, I guess. Not really none of my business, really. We do need to send this army to assist with the siege. That's kind of the downside, is that our troop size, or the army size, aren't quite enough to siege down these big forts. We could, of course, just go ahead and start increasing all armies with a little bit extra infantry or something. To go to 42,000. Oh, and we lost Kathmandu's. Not there. Where was Oh, it's down here. Okay. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. We probably get a bit of cannons in here, though. That will speed up the siege. They are de-sieging some of the areas over here in Karakayunlu, but that's actually fine by me, because that means that it will drag out the war a bit further, so we've got time to clear out the allies first. At least some of the allies. Speaking of which, can that... Oh, that would have to go all the way around. That's not really all that useful, then. But we'll send it into Basra anyway. They've sieged down Arbil. They're probably going to be de-sieging a lot of those areas. We're still good to take the Diplotech. I mean, we're still 2 years ahead of time. I guess we'll wait until next year and they'll take that one. Oh, it's aligned. Right, there we go. That's going to be quite handy. Oh, and stock exchange. That's more trade power. That'll be nice. So this is the capital fort, so Mushasha might be pushed out of the war soon. On the bright side, the enemy is already low enthusiasm, or Karakayunlu is low enthusiasm. Mazandara is medium. Mushasha is still high, but Mushasha is probably going to get pushed out of the war soon. I don't know what we'll take from them. Probably just money right now. Because we don't really want to have another exclave in here yet. We'll be going through here soon enough anyway. Actually, in theory... Oh, that's a different state. Right, never mind. So yeah, we're not going to be touching... or we're not going to be taking Ilam yet. Sure, at some point we probably will, but not yet. So Karakayunlu's got 27,000 men over here in a bit of a corner. There's also a lot of Mazandara's troops there. We'll stack wiping that probably soon enough. In the meanwhile, we can go and start sieging down Basra, although that's going to be quite difficult to siege down, I reckon. We've got the fleet over here, which might have enough... no, actually, I don't think it's got enough guns, does it? We did at least upgrade the ships in here, so technically speaking, the amount of cannons is decently increased. Oh, we've got a lot of papal points. Ah, there we go, we can get the morale of armies, and I suppose the improved relations wouldn't be too bad, or we can influence, or get the higher chance of becoming the new career controller, so we'll just go with that. Oh, disease outbreak, well that's not good, and poor quality copper, that's also not good. Oh, they're trying to get troops to siege down Yerevan. That's a bold move. Right, so we've got... Oh, there we go. Got a few ships here. Mostly from Timorese, I suppose. Another ship. And as soon as our fleet arrives in here... is this going to be too far away from the... Okay, it is within reach of ships. So it's not too bad. And can we... Oh, we can do the naval barrage. There we go. The Basra is going to be sieged down a bit sooner. And there we go. Mushasha is getting sieged down. But we could actually send this army to start clearing up some of these smaller armies of the enemy. Technically speaking, you probably should have done it the other way around. Send Knights of Tunis up north. Oh, right, this one was missing a leader anyway, so we might want to hire a new one. So Mushasha, what are you offering me? Pillage, money. You know what, I'll take it. That does mean that at least our capital gets a bit more development, which is always appreciated. Oh, and now we've got exile armies there. Does it actually count if I just go to the occupied territories? I don't know. It does. Okay, good. And there we go. This is done. So Mazandaran will be pieced out soon-ish. It's going to be another glorious victory. And let's go ahead and get our new general in here, shall we? Ah, there we go. That's 3622. It's pretty decent. At least the shock is quite nice. We could... No, there's actually not that many great brochures that we can upgrade right now, but that's alright. We're going to be getting another quick victory over here. Probably not a... Oh, it is a stack wipe. Oh. Right, we can send the Knight of Antioch probably down this way already. With the hunting. Oh, naval maintenance modifier minus 5% for 10 years. That's just fantastic. There we go. We are going to be catching that army in there. And there's a bit of a revolt over there in the back row, I suppose. We'll send in one of these armies down that way. Did we have the... Right, we did move in the army down here. So let's just go ahead and give you orders to start reducing the unrest in here once again. Most of this is not really going to be a problem. Maybe we could also extend it over here to Yemen. So we can do it with just one army for now. Mazandaran? No. As a matter of fact, I will not take that peace deal. Because I will be annexing you. You would take the annexation, though. So that is something I can accept. Oh, there we go. We've got the Silk Road now. Mission accomplished. So we need to have 8 provinces producing silk. That's for 20 years we get 20% more trade steering and 2 mercantilism. There we go. So I guess the episode name was a little bit early there, but that's alright. In the previous episode, assuming that it was still the porting a Silk Road. The risk of trade. I think the bourgeoisie can be a bit upset for now. We'll manage. There we go. That's a victory, and we can start heading to Tabriz. Start sieging that one down. We'll have the Marines probably just get to Shervan or something. And start doing rebel suppression in the north already. So Karaka Yunlu, you are not willing to take the peace deal yet. But I will take some more money from you as soon as you are willing to take it. Because you're mostly sieged down already. You've still got an ally, but that ally is not particularly strong anymore. They're taking quite hefty casualties overall. So is this one... yeah, that one's heading out to deal with the rebellion. How about we actually send... Oh, well, no, you're going to go over there to start dealing with the rebels as well. So we've got 90,000 men over here, more or less, to deal with most of it. I guess we'll get the autonomy cool down... Oh, wow. Pretty close to getting the large army. We did get the absolutism to be 94 already, so yeah, we got quite a bit of splendor underway here. I mean, that's good, I suppose. Is this heading to... No, that... Right, I keep forgetting that it's going to Shervan and not to Tabriz. We are going to be getting a small stack wipe over here. Now we can send in another army into Tabriz to siege it down. I suppose... Oh, we already got the cannons in there to do the barrage. There we go. Well, that's going to speed up things a little bit. Oh, and there we go. That's the rebellion dealt with. Just going to give you orders to start reducing the unrest in this region. For the time being. We'll probably add in the rest of those areas sooner or later. Not going to assault the fort of... Oh, there we go. Oh, trading in silk. Mike's product cultures +1. So Bulgarians are one that we could do. It's not necessarily that much areas, though. Berbers are another one. Bedouins... Well, I suppose we don't have that many of those areas fully stayed here. We are quite a bit over our governing capacity right now. So there is that. There we go. That's another province siege down. And how close are they taking the peace deal? It's still pretty far, actually. But I suspect that once they lose their capital, they're probably done for... Oh, Italy is a thing now. That's probably Tuscany is doing. Oh, yeah. They've gained a lot of land in here. And France is expanding a lot. Netherlands is still fairly sizable as well. Brandenburg's gotten a bit of territory at least. Denmark is okay. It could be worse. It could be better. Actually, that reminds me. Do we have a lot of the production efficiency and all that could produce stuff in here? So I'm just going to start building a few of these. Increasing the total amount of value that is going to get pushed into Constantinople. There we go. I have a feeling that will probably increase our income from... yeah, it's a decent increase there. We're already close to 600 ducats total. We just need to get another 400 ducats of total income, and then we'll be able to become the hegemon. In economy. Technically speaking, probably could become a naval hegemon instead. With a bit of extra shipbuilding and all that. I mean, we'd have to have a fleet of 500 or larger, which we got 300 and something right now, I think. No, 243. So yeah, we'd need to increase our naval force limit quite significantly, actually. Which isn't impossible, mind you. Not building a few of those. Lubeck is fighting against Poland, France. Oh, wow. Okay, sure. You can go through my lands, but it's not going to help you, I don't think. Unless you want to flee. In which case, yeah, it probably does help. So we've still got an income of almost 200 ducats per month. We're all... Well, I suppose we might want to start upgrading the advisors even further right now. We could get the Diplotech now. I think it's time. And now we could also upgrade the fleet over here, I think. Well, if we had the money, we could. Shasta is asking for military access. I mean, you know what? Sure. We're going to be friendly neighbors with them. Almost. We're not quite neighbors, and we're not quite friendly, but it'll do for now. So in the next war against Ajan, we got quite a bit of border to fight them from. Which is probably going to be the next war that we do. Although, maybe not quite immediately, because they've got a lot of cores in areas as well. Oh, there we go. Debris has been seized down. So they are willing to take the peace deal now. Surprise, surprise. Right, we got a bit of an extension. 120... Oh, yeah, it's a lot. Right. So first of all, we'll send this army down south to Jerusalem. I guess we could have this one clear out the rebellions that we might be having in here. Do we have anyone in there? No, we don't. So I guess the army of Jerusalem could go down to Mecca or something. And I guess we'll go ahead and do some conversions in the meanwhile, since we can't call those provinces quite yet. Magistrates resign. Oh dear. So begins. I mean, how long until we get some cores done? It's going to take a while. I mean, I suppose all of these... Sana is quite a bit of extension. That is at least done next year, in November. But Tabriz is another 16%. Amol is also quite a bit. And people say he's asking for favors. Asking for Talisman Ducats. You know what? I will give it to you. Ooh, and we got another merchant. Did we have one in Hormuz yet? No, we did not, actually. Let's go ahead and transfer trade power from there. So more trade power to Basra, and then from there we'll just pull more forward. That'll be fine. I don't think we need two armies in here, actually, so this one can be in Antioch to provide a little bit cover for the four areas here. We've got quite a bit of work to do there already. So yeah, unrest right now is probably pretty bad. Yeah, you could say that. American separatists are gonna fire soon. But at least Circassia is now a lot larger. Oh, there's the one revolution. There's so many, I reckon. And it's dealt with already. That was quick. We got quite a bit of money. I suppose at this point, we got the stock exchanges, actually. Let's see. We'll put one in Aleppo. Another one in Constantinople. Another one over there. I'll put one over there. I suppose Cairo could get one. Damascus get one. And Tarbalus could get one. So that is going to start increasing the trade power that we have in these areas a lot. I mean, already pushing almost 72 ducats into Constantinople from Aleppo. It's got... Yeah, we're making over 300 ducats from trade right now in there. It's getting insane. Also pushing... Oh yeah, 42 ducats from Persia now. That's pretty decent, I'd say. And we're pulling at least a little bit of trade from Basra, although not quite as much. Oh, separate sentiment. Tabuk Amman, alright then. Fair enough, fair enough. Right, so is anyone actually dealing with that one? Or was it you that was supposed to take it? I guess it's gonna be you. There we go, that's another revolt done. So yeah, the overextension is gonna be a bit of an issue here, but it will be starting to go down quite quickly once we get a few more cores done. Of course, we've got a few conversions going on, which is gonna slow down things. Oh, Master Recruiter died. I wonder if we can get a commandant now. We can get a morale of armies. Suppose that's good enough. At least it's better than nothing. So we've still got 97% ground land, which isn't the best, but it's pretty darn good still overall. Oh, is Ajan fighting? Oh, they are fighting a war against Timurids. And Russia. Hold on a bit, what's this war then? Russian Crusade on Ajan. Oh, they're going to be taking land in here, aren't they? Oh, alright then. So Ajan is probably not going to be much left after this war. Are you not dealing with that rebellion? No, you're not. It might be the other army coming in now. Bonfire of Vanities. I'll take the prestige. And our trader has died. There's another revolt over there that'll hopefully be dealt with sooner. We can get another trader or trade advisor, so we'll get that underway. Still can't start coring anything else, but that... Actually, that's going to get us below 100% overextension already very shortly. In early November, so a bit more than a month away. In the meanwhile, we've got a lot of revolts to deal with. At least we are dealing with them. Bountiful harvest. And we got the core. There we go. So overextension is still extremely high, but it is at least not quite as high as it used to. So how much of... Oh, it's 61 development in it. No wonder that it's quite expensive. Alright then. And it's a mountain... Well, I suppose if they've been one province minor for a long while, they haven't really had a lot of other things to do. Oh, right, yeah, we've got these conversions done, so we can start coring those two provinces. Formia is another one that is hopefully going to get converted very shortly. Obscuratism. We're going to afford losing a bit of prestige, actually. There we go. Well, now we're coring everything that we have. We'll probably need to take a few years of peace here to deal with all these revolts and such. Although I'm sure that it'll be dealt soon enough, but we kind of want to get those cores done sooner or later. So, Ajam is fighting Timurids, Mushasha, Yarkhan, and Sind, and Russia. They're allied to a few nations. I have a feeling that if we were to declare war on Mamluks now, not all of their allies would join in. Ajam would actually join in, okay. We could even have Ajam as a go-belligerent, to be fair. Not necessarily going to do the war yet, but once we dealt with the coring and all that, we could probably do that. And that way we can expand a bit further in Persia. I mean, I don't think the territory is left behind by Mamluks in here. I know there's still got some colonies over here in the Far East, I think. For example, Belitung over here and Mamuju. And for, like, they've got a few provinces in here. Now we can let them have them while we just extend further and further. Like, we don't necessarily need to go after them too far. We just want to cast them away from our sort of intended territories. We've got a lot of money, though. We really need to start using that further. We could increase the Hagia Sophia to level 3. It's quite expensive. Close loyalty would be tremendous after that, though. Can we upgrade Cairo into... No, we don't have the money for that. What about Jerusalem? We could upgrade this one. And why would that give us a bit more missionary strength versus heretics? More people influence, more missionaries, actually. You know what? Yeah, we'll build that one. We'll also spend a bit of manpower to speed things up. And then we'll spend the rest of that with money. I mean, it will take still a decent bit of time probably to build it, but it's not too bad. Got some rebel factions still slowly conspiring to rise up. We can deal with that soon enough, I reckon. You know what? I'm going to move this army down south to Sana, and then this army doesn't necessarily need to worry about the other side of the strait anymore. At least Ethiopia's side of things will be quite peaceful. The overextension is going to be dropping shortly, at least a little bit further. Mostly since we get the course done in Mazandara. Or former Mazandaran regions. So there we go. That's going to deal with some of the unrest. We've got quite a bit of papal influence. We can get... Oh, we can get the construction thing. Right. And also, let's get the improved relations. We've got diplomats that are not really doing anything. So let's go ahead and start improving relations with allies again. We haven't really done that for a while. We don't have a lot of allies, mind you, but we've got a few. Yeah, the Russians are probably going to be taking a decent bit of land from Ajam in here. They're in a bit of a rough state right now. Well, that's their problem, not mine. Oh, there we go. That's one revolt dealt with. Great Britain has cancelled the military access that they had through us. That's fine. Guess they're no longer in a war where they would need that. I think what we're going to do is go ahead and get some more manufactories. Some of those are still going to be very, very valuable. And also, let's go ahead and get some conscription centers in here. Especially in our core territory. So we could start increasing the size of the armies. Maybe if we go for the 42,000 men armies now, or well, not 40, 32,000 men armies, that will give us the sort of extra strength to siege down those bigger forts. Actually, that one probably should have gotten more artillery, but oh well. Same with this one, probably should have been more artillery. Right, well, we'll worry about that later. This one's going to get more artillery at least. Income is still fairly good overall. Oh, wow. Timurids are quite active at sieging now. Now they've got something smaller to siege. It's a bit easier for them. Alright, this could actually be assigned to the trade company. That's already part of the trade company. That is being converted. But I guess if we have a look at the subjects now, we've got merchants from all the trade companies that we have, and my goodness, is it a lot of money that we get through those. So yeah, our total income is close to 600 ducats. Still got a lot of work to do on getting full on the at least to 1,000 ducats total, but we're definitely approaching it. Go ahead and get some more of the conscription centers as well. At least upgrading the initial ones first. And now we're going to get the... yes, we can get the 15% tax modifier. There we go. That's going to be quite nice. Probably going to increase... Oh, yeah, we're about 600 ducats now. And middle of the tax income isn't quite as much anymore. It used to be our biggest income. But it's slowly shifting away. Like, trade is now half of our... Actually, more than half of our income. But that's how it usually is. Early game, you get a lot of taxes. Late game, you get a lot of production and trade. That is alright. A lot more manufactories as well. Keep at least view of these being built at all times. Will probably help. So have we gotten the... Oh, there we go. Overextension is down to 55%. So, oh, and it's going to be dropping down a decent bit again very shortly. I've only got 4 missionaries right now. Hoping to have a little bit more than that, but we will get some more eventually. Ooh. Luxuria gets a power... influential power holder. We don't necessarily need that statesman, so yeah, we'll just go with that one. Get better sort of local modifiers. Mara is fighting Russia, I'm sure, I guess. Ah, there we go. So Circassia is coring these lands now. They actually got a lot of the core already. But yeah, I'm hoping that we can start annexing this soon. Oh, Ajam's got all the way there. Aha! We are the Kura controllers, and we now need to figure out what to use the golden ball. So, Kura power cost minus 50%, yearly absolutism, regiment drill cost, so that's... less unrest would be quite handy. Aggressive expansion impact. Enables Crusades after age limit. Oh. Interesting. Institution spread and institution embracement cost. Well, there's not going to be institution available right now. Or just get the development cost and all that. I think we're going to go with the Crusades. That seems like it would be very apt thing for us to do. And who are we going to declare Crusade on? Mamluk, Somalia, Ajam. There's a lot of options. I mean, Ajam's going to be our next target, but Ajam's probably not going to be alive for much longer. I suppose Mamluk is always a good option, right? All for Crusade. It does help. Actually, I don't think it's going to help Russia directly because they're Orthodox, not Catholic. I'm going to go ahead and get a bit of mercantilism, and then there's going to be that rebellion dealt with hopefully soon enough. Naval research, no, it's not wrong. Got the course done. Now we're going to start converting another province. Shun wants to know West Siberia. Sure. I don't really need the prestige too much, but I don't mind it. There we go, Tabriz court. There we go, everything's going along quite nicely. Maybe it's time to figure out... Oh, there is some... I guess we could get these two as well. And then some more manufactories, maybe? At least one there. We'll start getting a bit of universities as well. One over there. Got one in Jerusalem already. We could maybe get one in Gaza. And then, let's see... Aleppo. Could get another one. Because the next one is supposed to be the Enlightenment, isn't it? Although that's still 24 years away, so we're not really getting another thing anytime soon. I suppose another thing that we could do is to start improving the trade companies. Let's have a look. More taxes, more manpower and sailors. Local production efficiency is also quite nice. Let's get one over there, for example. That might increase our total income a lot more. There's already 607 ducats. Getting almost 300 ducats per month right now. It's insane. Insane, I tell you. But yeah, production is always nice, although these aren't actually that profitable areas yet. Did we ever assign these? I think we did. Oh, no, that's not been assigned yet. Let's assign that to the trade company. Can't set up trade companies in here, in Arabia. That's alright. If we have a look at Ethiopia, there are still some provinces to be added. I don't know which ones actually. I suspect that there is a way to see the Trade charters somewhere. Oh, wait, I think I know what it is. This thing. So Butana over here is not part of it yet, so we can assign that one in there. This one could be assigned as well. There we go, now we can see that all of that is assigned already. We can't set up a chart. Oh, right. We're going to expand over here once we get to, but yeah, that's going to have to wait. And then, of course, in Persia, we've already assigned most of it. I suppose there's some areas over here, but those haven't been converted yet. So that's going to have to delay a little bit. I'd say overall we got pretty decent... Oh, actually that one could be assigned. Sure. We'll get a bit more bonuses from there. At least, well, some bonuses from there. Not necessarily that much more. And we can get more construction, but we'll just maybe save up a little bit of cash. Just to be on the safe side. We've been investing a lot of things in many things. Another missionary is completed. So we could actually assign this to a trade company already. Good. We're still quite a bit over our covering capacity. We have about 286 over it. So it's going to take a while before we can really, still speaking, make any more states. Although, if we can get the economic hegemon, that is going to give us a decent bit bonus. So that might be the path to start coring more of the territories in here, or making them into proper states. And Italy is still privateering, I see. As per usual. Austria is mighty strong. To be fair, they haven't had to fight against Ottomans or anything like that, so they had a lot of time and effort that they've been able to dedicate on expanding in Europe. And since they gave up being the emperor at one point, that's been... Oh, actually. Oh dear, we lost a general. Aha! We reached the next level in professionalism by hiring a new general, so we now regain manpower and disbanding troops. That's good, and we got a 2520 general. It's decent. I do actually wonder, just out of curiosity, if we have a look at the army quality, especially in professionalism. We're the third highest in professionalism, actually. There's highest as Sofala and then Geneva in the top 4, and us. That's pretty decent. In tradition, we have the number 1. Defensiveness, but not close to the top, or siege ability. Discipline, we're not particularly high in there, actually, either. Morale, on the other hand, we've got about a 2-point lead to the next one. So that's definitely quite handy. And then, of course, if in the total army sizes, we are number 5 right now. Portugal still has a bit larger one. They also got a lot larger force limit. Admittedly, if we start building a lot of those regimental camps and all that, or conscription centers, which we probably should be doing, we can most likely catch up in that fairly soon. Start getting the army sizes up, and eventually we'll be able to rival Portugal. They've got a lot of vassals, though. They're also allied to Italy and Sweden. And Italy is allied to France and Portugal. I can't really fight Sweden. I mean, technically speaking, I do have a casus belli against them, but fighting against them is going to be a bit too difficult. Actually, I don't even have a casus belli because they're not a neighbouring nation. Right, I forgot about that. And actually, I wonder, if we have a look at the income... Oh, right, we always deal twice, or earn twice as much as Italy does, and Italy is the second highest on the total income. And Italy is making, well, they're taking a little bit from spoils of war, but it's not really that much in the grand scheme of things. They do make a lot from trade, though. It is a lot in there. Not quite as much as we do. That actually begs the question. Of the value, English Channel node is the biggest one. At least that we can see. Constantinople is the second largest now. Yeah, that does make sense. I mean, suppose once we can push more and more of the trade from Persia and all that, basically all the Oriental trade to go through Aleppo and Constantinople, that is going to be a lot of money we make from there. But anyway, we are out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, got the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.